Hello, hello. Welcome back to the FluentLife English podcast, your favorite place to grow your English and your life at the same time.
I'm Liam.
And I'm Amelia. And today we have a really good one.
We say that every episode.
Because we mean it every episode.
That is actually true. Okay, we mean it.
We really genuinely mean it. So welcome. Sit down. Get comfortable. Maybe grab a coffee or a tea.
Or water. Stay hydrated, everyone.
Yes, Liam cares about your health.
I do. I really do.
And before we do anything else, if you are new here, welcome to the FluentLife English family. We are so glad you found us.
If you enjoy learning English through real, honest conversations, please hit that subscribe button right now. It is free, it takes 1 second, and it means you never miss a new episode. And if you are a returning listener, hello again. We missed you. Genuinely. Okay, before we start the episode, we have a question for you. And this one, it is fun, but also a tiny bit scary.
The best kind of question.
Imagine this. You are sitting in a job interview, or maybe a career meeting, or maybe just a conversation with someone important. A manager, a mentor, a new professional contact.
Someone who could change your career.
Exactly. And they look at you and say, very calmly, very professionally, "So, where do you see yourself in 5 years?"
I felt that in my stomach just now.
Most people do, because that question sounds simple, but suddenly your brain has 100 thoughts at the same time, and none of them come out in English the way you want.
You know what you want. You have dreams. You have plans. You have worked hard. But when that moment comes, the words just disappear.
Or you say something very short and a little bit vague, like, I want a good job. And then you smile nervously.
A good job. Technically correct, but not very impressive.
Not very impressive, no. And the problem is not your dream. The problem is not your ability. The problem is you don't have the English yet to explain it clearly and confidently.
So today, we fix that together. Today's topic is how to explain your career goals in English.
And this matters so much more than people realize, because career goal language shows up everywhere in your professional English life.
Job interviews, obviously. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? That classic question that everyone knows and nobody feels ready for.
LinkedIn profiles. When you write your bio or your about section, you need to describe your direction, not just your past.
Performance reviews at work. Your manager asks, "What are your goals for this year?" And you want to sound clear, motivated, and professional.
Networking events. Someone asks, "So, what are you working towards?" And you want a real answer. Not just, "I don't know, something good, hopefully."
Something good, hopefully, is not a career plan.
It really isn't.
And even in English classes, your teacher might ask you to talk about your future, and you want to express your real dreams in real English.
So today we give you the phrases, the structure, the confidence, everything you need.
And by the way, if this topic is already feeling useful and we haven't even started yet, please give this video a like right now. It really helps more English learners find us. One tap, that's all. Thank you so much.
Now, a quick note about today's level. This episode is designed for B1 and B2 learners, intermediate and upper intermediate English.
But if you are an A2 learner, please stay with us. We always explain new words clearly in simple English. And in our word tour section later, we have shorter, easier versions of every phrase just for you.
So no one gets left behind. We go from simple to rich, and everyone finds something useful today.
Exactly. We don't leave people at the door. Everyone comes in.
Everyone comes in. Okay, let's go.
Before we jump in, one small thing. If you are learning with FluentLife English and you enjoy episodes like this, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. It truly, genuinely helps more learners find us. Every like tells YouTube, this content is worth sharing, and we are very grateful for every single one.
And today's comment challenge, we want you to write just one sentence in the comments. Use this template. My career goal is to blank. Fill in the blank. Honestly, in English. Even if it feels simple, write it.
Because when you write it, your brain works differently. You find the words, you see the goal more clearly, and your English goes to the gym at the same time. A very productive gym.
The best kind of gym. No equipment needed. Okay, now story time. So I want to start with something that happened to me a few years ago, when I was early in my career.
Oh, is this the networking event story?
Yes, the one I don't love telling. but it is too useful not to share.
Tell us, we're safe here.
Okay, so I was at a professional event, a sort of career networking evening. Lots of people in the room. Nice clothes, business cards, the whole thing.
Very official, very look how professional we are.
Exactly that energy. And I was talking to this woman. She was a senior manager at a company I really admired, and we were having a good conversation, really good. I was feeling confident.
And then?
And then she asked me very naturally, very casually, "So, what are your career goals right now? What direction are you heading?"
A completely normal question.
Completely normal. But I panicked. Because inside my head, I want to move into leadership. I want to manage a team one day. I want to work in an international environment. I had all of this. But when I opened my mouth, I said, yeah, I just want to grow, just grow in general.
Grow in general.
She nodded very politely. The conversation moved on, and I knew I had just had an opportunity, and I had described my entire career ambition with the word grow.
Which is a lovely word, but alone it says almost nothing.
It says almost nothing. A plant grows, a baby grows. I needed more than that.
You needed a sentence, a real sentence with a real direction, and you didn't have it ready.
Exactly. And that is the thing. The goal was there. The ambition was there. The English was the missing piece.
I have a story too, and mine is from a student I worked with. We'll call her Sophia.
Tell us about Sophia.
Sophia was a really impressive person. She had 5 years of work experience. She was changing careers, moving from accounting into UX design. A big, brave move.
That takes real courage.
Real courage. And she had done courses, built a small portfolio, researched everything. She was ready. But in our English session, I asked her, "Sophia, how would you explain your career goals in an interview?"
What did she say?
She said, "I want to work in design because I like it more than accounting, and I think I will be better."
That's honest, but...
Honest, yes. But not powerful, not professional. I like it more and I think I will be better. Those are feelings, not goals, not direction. An interviewer hears that and thinks, this person has not thought deeply about this.
But Sophia had thought deeply. She just didn't have the language to show it.
Exactly. So we spent one session building her sentences. Just 3 sentences. Clear, specific, confident. And 2 weeks later, she had an interview. And she got the job.
3 sentences changed everything.
3 sentences. That is the power of having the right words at the right moment. Okay, let's give everyone those words right now. Okay, let's build your career goal vocabulary step by step. We are going to look at 3 groups of language. Group 1, talking about your short-term goals, what you want in the near future. Group 2, talking about your long-term goals, your bigger dreams and 5-year direction. Group 3, explaining why. The reason behind your goal. This is what makes you sound real and professional, not just what you want, but why you want it. 3 groups, clear structure. Let's go. Group 1, short-term goals. These are things you want to achieve in the next 6 months to 2 years, not the big dream, the next step on the road.
The most natural phrase here is, in the short term, I am looking to, for example, in the short term, I am looking to develop my project management skills. Or, in the short term, I am looking to move into a team leader role.
Looking to is a very professional and natural way to talk about your near future plans. It sounds focused, not desperate. It says, I have a direction and I am moving towards it.
Another great phrase, right now, my focus is on. For example, right now, my focus is on building experience in the marketing field. Or, right now, my focus is on improving my technical skills.
My focus is on shows that you are intentional. You are not waiting for things to happen. You are choosing where to put your energy. And for our A2 learners, a beautifully simple version. At the moment, I want to, for example, at the moment, I want to get more experience. Or, at the moment, I want to improve my English for my job. Simple, clear, completely correct. Perfect.
So group 1 is about your next step, the thing you are building right now. Group 2, long-term goals, your 5-year plan, your bigger vision, the direction your whole career is moving in. The classic phrase, and it is classic for a reason because it works so well, in the long term, I would like to, for example, in the long term, I would like to lead my own team, or in the long term, I would like to work in an international company.
In a long term, I would like to is softer and more professional than I want. In a formal situation, I want can sound a little too direct. I would like to sounds thoughtful, mature.
Another excellent phrase, my long-term goal is to, for example, my long-term goal is to specialize in data analysis and become a senior consultant. Or, my long-term goal is to manage projects in the technology sector.
Notice how specific these sentences are. They don't just say, I want to be successful. They name a field. They name a role. They give the listener a clear picture.
And that specificity is what separates a forgettable answer from a memorable one. One more phrase for this group.
I see myself. For example, in 5 years, I see myself in a leadership position within this industry. Or, I see myself growing into a role where I can mentor others.
I see myself is powerful because it shows vision. You are not guessing. You have thought about this. You have a picture in your mind, and you are sharing it. Quick pause here. We are halfway through the teaching section, and if this is already helping you, please tap the like button right now. It genuinely means the world to us, and it helps YouTube show this to more learners who need it. Thank you so much. Okay, back to the lesson. Now, group 3. And this is the group that most learners forget completely, the why.
Because anyone can say, I want to be a manager, but the person who also explains why they want it, that person sounds completely different, more real, more prepared, more trustworthy.
The best connector phrase here is, because I believe that. For example, my long-term goal is to move into a leadership role because I believe that strong teams need clear communication, and that is something I genuinely care about.
Beautiful. You hear how that lands differently? You get the goal and the value, the ambition and the personality.
Another connector, which is why I am currently. For example, I see myself specializing in UX design in the future, which is why I am currently building my portfolio and taking extra courses.
Which is why I am currently is perfect because it connects your future goal to your present actions. It shows I am not just dreaming, I am working.
And one more, simple but very effective, so that I can. For example, I want to improve my English professionally so that I can work in international teams. Or, I am developing my leadership skills so that I can one day manage my own department.
So that I can shows purpose, direction, not just a wish, a reason.
So now you have 3 powerful tools: short-term goal language, long-term goal language, and the why that connects everything together.
Okay, let's pause here for just one moment. Close your eyes if you can, or just slow down a little. Think about your career, your goals, not the perfect answer for an interview, your real, honest answer. What is one short-term goal you have right now? What direction are you actually moving in?
And what is your why? Why does this goal matter to you?
You don't need to share it right now. Just let the idea sit in your mind. Because in a few minutes, you are going to practice putting it into a real English sentence.
And that sentence, it will be yours. Real, personal, and in English.
And when you are ready, you can share that sentence with us in the comments below. We would genuinely love to read it. This is your space, your comment section. Use it.
Okay, let's look at some real conversations now.
Okay, now let's put everything together into 2 real conversations. Listen carefully and notice how the phrases sound in a natural flow.
First, an informal version. 2 colleagues talking at lunch. Hey, so are you thinking about applying for that team leader position that came up?
Yeah, actually. In the short term, I am really looking to get some leadership experience. That role feels like the right next step.
That's great. And longer term, like where do you see yourself going?
Honestly, In the long term, I would like to manage my own department. I know that sounds big, but I really believe I can get there, which is why I'm trying to build the right skills now.
I love that. You sound really focused.
I'm trying to be. It's easier when you know your direction, you know?
You hear how natural that sounds. Not formal, not stiff, just clear and real.
Exactly. Okay, now the interview version.
Now a semi-formal version, a job interview. Listen for how all three groups appear together.
So, can you tell us, where do you see yourself in the next few years? What are your career goals?
Of course. In the short term, my focus is on developing my skills in project management and working closely with cross-functional teams. In the long term, my goal is to move into a senior project lead role, ideally within an international organization. I chose to apply for this position because I believe it would give me exactly the kind of real experience I need to reach that goal, and I am very motivated to grow with a company where strong communication and collaboration are valued. Perfect answer.
Clear short-term goal, clear long-term goal, a specific reason for applying, and a personal value at the end.
That is not just an answer. That is a story, a professional story about who you are and where you are going.
And notice, she did not say, "I want a good job."
She did not say that. Never again. And now, word tour time, our favorite section.
Our favorite.
We really do love this part. 10 key phrases from today. We give you the meaning, a clear example, and we say it slowly so you can repeat.
You can close your eyes and just listen and repeat, or shadow us as we speak. Either way, this is active English practice.
And before we start, if you have not subscribed yet, this is a great moment to do it. We are about to give you 10 professional phrases. You deserve the full experience. Hit subscribe. It is right there. Thank you. Right there. Just one tap. Ready? Let's go. Phrase 1.
I am looking to. Looking to means you are trying to do something or hoping to achieve something in the near future. It sounds professional and intentional. Example, I am looking to develop my leadership skills over the next year. Or, she is looking to move into a new industry. Repeat slowly. I am looking to. I am looking to. Phrase 2. My focus is on.
My focus is on shows where you are putting your attention and energy right now. It tells people you are intentional. Example, my focus is on building practical experience in my field. Or, right now my focus is on improving my professional English. Repeat slowly. My focus is on. My focus is on. Phrase 3. In the short term. In the short term means in the near future, usually the next 6 months to 2 years. Example, in the short term, I want to complete a certification course. Or, in the short term, she is planning to gain more experience in her current role. Repeat slowly. In the short term. In the short term. Phrase 4. In the long term. In the long term means further in the future, your bigger plan, your 5-year vision. Example, in the long term, I would like to run my own business. Or, in the long term, his goal is to work internationally. Repeat slowly. In the long term. In the long term. Phrase 5. I would like to.
I would like to is a polite and professional way to talk about your goals. In formal situations, it sounds better than just saying, I want. Example, I would like to specialize in human resources. Or, I would like to take on more responsibility in my team. Repeat slowly. I would like to. I would like to. Phrase 6. My long-term goal is to.
This phrase introduces your big career dream in a clear, direct way, perfect for interviews, LinkedIn bios, and professional conversations. Example, My long-term goal is to become a senior consultant in the finance industry. Or, my long-term goal is to lead an international team. Repeat slowly. My long-term goal is to. My long-term goal is to. Phrase 7. I see myself. I see myself shows that you have a vision for your future. You have thought about it. You can picture it. Example, in 5 years, I see myself managing a creative team. Or, I see myself growing into a role with more strategic responsibility. Repeat slowly. I see myself. I see myself. Phrase 8. Because I believe that. Because I believe that helps you explain the why behind your goal. It adds depth and personality to your answer. Example, I want to move into teaching because I believe that education changes lives. Or, my goal is to lead a team because I believe great leadership starts with great listening. Repeat slowly. Because I believe that. Because I believe that.
Phrase 9, which is why I am currently. This phrase connects your future goal to what you are doing right now. It shows that you are already taking action. Example, I want to work in UX design, which is why I am currently building my portfolio. Or, I plan to move into management, which is why I am currently developing my communication skills. Repeat slowly, which is why I am currently. Which is why I am currently.
So that I can. So that I can shows your purpose. It explains the result you want to achieve. It makes your goal sound clear and logical, not just emotional. Example, I am studying English professionally so that I can work in international teams. Or, I am developing my technical skills so that I can apply for senior positions. Repeat slowly. So that I can. So that I can.
And that was your word tour for today. 10 phrases, all professional, all natural, all ready for your next interview, meeting, or important conversation.
If you use even 3 of these phrases tomorrow, you are already speaking at a different level. And here is a little challenge. In the comments below, write your favorite phrase from today's word tour. Just one phrase, the one that feels most useful for your life. We want to see which phrases you are taking home with you today. The comment section is going to be full of amazing sentences. I can already feel it.
So, what can you do today, right now, after this episode? We have 3 steps, simple and clear.
Step 1, choose your 2 favorite phrases from today. One for short-term goals, one for long-term goals. Just 2, not all 10. Don't overwhelm yourself.
2 is perfect. Step 2, build your sentence, right now. Real information, your actual career goal. Say it out loud. In your room, in your car, on a walk. Say it like you mean it, because you do.
Step 3, write it in the comments below. Use this template. My career goal is to blank because I believe that blank. 2 parts, your goal, your reason. 1 comment, that is all we ask.
And when you write it, you are not just practicing English. You are clarifying your own direction. You are making your goal more real.
Words make things real. That is why we are here. We are coming to the end of today's episode. And before we say goodbye, our comment question one more time. Write in the comments, my career goal is to blank because I believe that blank. Your goal, your reason, your English. We are waiting for it, and we will read it.
And if this episode helped you today, please like this video. Subscribe to Fluent Life English if you haven't already. And share this episode with one person in your life who is also working on their English and their career at the same time. Because those 2 things, language and ambition, they grow best together.
And you showed up today. You listened, you stayed until the end. That is not nothing. That is a choice. And every choice like that takes you one step closer to the version of yourself you are building.
In the short term, you learn 10 new phrases.
In the long term,
You are becoming someone who can walk into any room, any interview, any opportunity, and speak about their goals with clarity and confidence.
that is the goal. And you are already on the way.
This was the Fluent Life English podcast. I'm Liam.
And I'm Amelia.
Take care of yourselves.
Keep growing. Keep speaking. Bye.
Bye.